Hey everybody, this is your Sam and I'm here with another video. I wanted to go over a couple more things with the Novel Factory, and today I kind of wanted to go over my way of adding locations and items to Novel Factory so that we can add it in to our plot manager and subplot sections whenever we get to those. And today I want to just add maybe a couple and show you how you do that with the Novel Factory. We are here on my novels page, and I only have the one because I'm still testing it out to see whether or not I want to continue using the Novel Factory or if I want to go back to Dabble or Google Docs and just keep going back and forth between those two like I've been doing with my other projects. I do want to show you this neat little thing right here. I did add a kind of a cover. This is just like a random picture that I found of a chick that looks somewhat like my MC, and she's in a field of wheat. There's this neat little animation, and I'm kind of wondering if when I start writing, if any of the pages will fill up. That might be something to look forward to in my next couple of videos. Your navigation, like I said before, is over here on the left hand side. And we're going to go ahead and go to locations, which is this little castle or tower looking thing. This is the location section. You can create location cards and open them up for more detail. There's a list of all your locations on the left, which will be right here once we add some. And you can link related info to each of your locations using the related info panel on the right. For more information on how to effectively use locations in your novel, click the help icon in the top right and click the add location to your first location. This is going to be our initial location. I'm going to click on this card and it's going to pop up with this. You got different little things here that you can fill out for your card, and we'll start with the basic details. First, we're going to put in the Bell home, and this is a 200 plus year old home that's been in the Bell family forever. And we hit save. I did pull a couple of pictures already for this, so we'll just add them now. Hold that one. This is kind of the closest what I have in mind. It's pretty much looks overgrown all the time, and that's fine. While they maintain their house and they don't allow their house to be damaged, they don't want to damage nature around them either. So the house basically kind of looks abandoned, but it isn't at the same time, if that makes any sense. We have a description right here. I'm going to leave this blank until we fill out some of these others right here. We have people. Let's go ahead and click on it. Religion is... Of course, Nita is the only one living there right now. Population is 1 right now. And senses, which I think is a very interesting section right here, because we all know that a lot of locations have their own noises, they have their own feels and smells and everything, especially houses. A house that is this old and in the area that I'm setting it in is going to have a lot of sounds, and even the air is going to taste different here because it's just got so much history. Some of you are probably thinking that I'm like absolutely bonkers, but you know, houses live too. This house is kind of creaky. There are a lot of floorboards that creak when you step on them, as they should, because like I said, the house is really old. Now there's been a lot of work done on it too to keep it kind of updated and whatnot, but not as much as you would think. Honestly, back in the early 1900s, houses were built to last for hundreds of years. They followed the sign, and with this family, the way they are, the magic that they have, the wholesomeness that they have, this house isn't going to have as many problems as a normal house would. Granted, electricity is going to be a little bit of an issue. Plumbing too, because those are kind of new and the house is probably trying to kind of reject it and all that good stuff. Not really windy or gusty or anything like that, but it's just going to be, how does it taste? There's a little bit of a musty, earthy taste to the air. It is definitely homey, warm. It's always warm, kind of muggy. The cellar is cool and damp, while the attic is hot and humid. For those of you that live in the South, you know attics are always hot and humid no matter what time of year, and cellars are always cold and damp no matter what time of year. How does it look? It looks a little bit overgrown, like I said. Almost abandoned. And how does it smell? Earthy, kind of musty wood with cedar and stuff. Get that saved up. Now the geography is going to be here in the Southern Appalachian Mountains. Natural resources are of course going to be water, wood. We'll do clay soils, granite. There's plenty of granite around here, plenty of mica. There's some like ores, clear air. Whether if you don't like it, wait 5 minutes. Borders are the hills. Montana, rich. Yeah, there's plenty. Climate, humid. Terrain is mountainous. Old mountains and hills. Those are going to be that right there. I'm going to leave the description out just because I'm going to add a location. And this is going to be greens, produce. Yeah, produce and bakery shop. Card summary. So we'll go ahead and add these. Again, you have the people, census, and geography here to go with the description. We're going to go back because we're going to add another location. I'm just doing some quick ads just so I can show you everything, and we'll do Bells Creek. I can't type today. There we go. Go ahead and click on this so we can add some images. The house kind of bucks the plumbing a little bit and sometimes the electrical, so there are times where she has no running water in the house. Then she goes out here to wash and stuff like that, and honestly she kind of prefers it that way, so she doesn't really mind that the house is being, you know, stubborn. We have 3 locations right here, and I want to go ahead and show you real quick the items as well. Items is going to be a lot like the locations and character lists. You can add images and all that good stuff. You can add them to the plot manager and subplot manager as well. You have the basic details, you have description, you have census, and you have a gallery. I'm going to add an item here, and this is actually Nita's necklace. It is nechrite and obsidian, I do believe. And I'm not going to really do the sound, smell, look, taste, or anything like that. It is a little worn, but we are going to add another item here. Okay, we're going to add another item here, and this is going to be the old ironwood. The old ironwood is like the king or the matriarch over the land. It helps protect the land. It's also a source of power for the land. It also pulls and harnesses some of the ley lines power for Nita and her family. It's a big deal. A large, beautiful tree. And those are 2 of the items that I have. There is a notes section. I don't know if I'm ever going to use this, but that might be an interesting portion of the Novel Factory that somebody might want to use out there. And you can add just notes and images and links and checklists and everything like that to this section. You can also link each note to a plot point or the subplot manager page or to a character or item or location or anything like that. That might be useful to somebody out there. Again, you just add a note, there's a title and stuff like that. You can add a link, and of course the image pulls up your latest thing, and you can do a checklist, which is awesome. You have several items that you can add. That is a Novel Factory, and that is pretty much all of this section right here. We did characters in another video, we did location and items in this video, and I went a little bit over notes as well. The next video I'm going to do is probably going to be the plot manager and the subplot manager as well. I've been playing around with it a little bit just to try to get used to it so that I can do a better video for you guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. If you want to learn more about Novel Factory and all the other stuff that I'm testing out and about my writing, hit the subscribe button. Stay safe, be kind to one another, keep writing, and keep being creative, and I will see you next time.